The second, or technically third episode of Star Wars Rebels Season 3 premiered yesterday, and it was a very big deal. Not only were there huge canon additions to the story, but we also learned of some very interesting plot points. Importantly, the main desires of two characters, Maul and Ezra. If you have not seen the episode, I recommend doing so before watching this video, because there will be spoilers, and a lot of very important stuff happened. That is an official spoiler warning for the episode Holocrons of Fate, because we will be discussing in depth exactly what happened and providing explanations of what is to come. For starters, early in the episode we learned from the Bendu that connecting both a Sith and Jedi holocron together reveals a secret that one desires most, or offers a broad range of power and knowledge over the Force, as the full view is revealed, not just the light or the dark. The Bendu also explains that power and knowledge like that are not for beings such as Jedi or Sith, but he also says that he does know of the Sith. The Bendu continues to say that he has seen this done before, and that it is very dangerous. Fast forward to Maul and Ezra. The two ultimately decide to open up both holocrons, as of course a Sith holocron cannot be operated by a Jedi, as Kanan even hands it to Ezra earlier in the episode asking him to open it, as he himself, as a Jedi Knight, is unable to do so. Yes, this does actually show us currently Ezra is indeed no Jedi, but that does not mean he is not learning the Jedi way, which he obviously is as Kanan's apprentice. Anyway, back to the holocrons. Just as a Jedi cannot open a Sith holocron, a Sith, or Darksider in general, cannot open a Jedi holocron. As we saw despite Maul attempting to do so, he ultimately could not. This is very intriguing, as now we know Ezra is capable of opening and learning from both holocrons, causing him to at least for now take a stance as someone in the middle. As the Bendu explained, opening a holocron reveals great knowledge. While opening and combining both a Jedi and Sith holocron, we learn of the desires from both Maul and Ezra. Ezra desires to know how to destroy the Sith, and Maul desires hope. As they both open the holocrons, Kanan enters the room, his blindness temporarily healed. This is due to the power at play, and Kanan possessing a view not of the physical world. Kanan urges Ezra to look away, fearful of the Bendu's warning about secrets, but Ezra persists, saying he sees twin suns. During this, Maul triumphantly hisses, "I see him." After the vision of the holocrons ends, Maul quickly escapes, saying multiple times, "He lives." Ezra then explains that he saw many things and worlds, some he knew and some he did not. So what exactly did our characters see? Well, anyone with a deep knowledge of Star Wars can tell you, Ezra's twin suns comment is a dead giveaway. He saw the planet of Tatooine, where the boy Luke Skywalker would be currently residing. By seeing this, Ezra actually did learn of the key to destroy the Sith, the son of Anakin Skywalker. As we know, Luke eventually does become the catalyst of destroying the Sith, as on the second Death Star, Darth Vader redeems himself out of love for his son Luke, killing the Emperor and himself in the process. What Ezra may have seen was glimpses of Luke's life, maybe the snowy world of Hoth and the swampy world of Dagobah, which could have been something he recognized. As for Maul, what he saw is less clear. Some have suggested he learned of Vader's identity of Anakin, or that his brother Savage may be alive, but the answer reveals itself if we look at Maul's life. What Maul saw was Obi-Wan. The main giveaway is when he says, "He lives." Maul was looking for Obi-Wan, as he was unsure if he actually survived the rise of the Empire, and more specifically, Order 66. What we see from Maul after he flees the space station is very important. He appears to be laughing, overcome with joy, but this laughter is strikingly replaced by grunts and a face curled with anger. What Maul is experiencing is joy that he now knows more of Obi-Wan's fate after Order 66, but hatred because of how he feels for him overall. Initially following his return, Maul had two goals. His first was to establish himself as a Sith. Now in Rebels, we can see that this has changed to destroying the Sith. But even during the Clone Wars, his main goal was revenge for Obi-Wan after what he did to him on Naboo. He even says this when he first sees Obi-Wan again, that he was fueled by singular hatred for the Jedi and desired nothing more than to see him pay. On Mandalore, Maul told Obi-Wan that he never planned on killing him, only wanting him to share the pain he felt for years after his defeat. Now in Rebels, Maul's motivations are clear once more. Maul evidently intends to finish the job of killing Obi-Wan, and his plans of simply making him suffer were not enough for the former Sith, and now he will seek blood payment. In Legends, there was a short comic book issue that detailed a story of Maul finding Kenobi on Tatooine years after his defeat. The whole issue takes place on Tatooine and shows a duel between Obi-Wan and Maul with a young Luke, Uncle Owen, and Aunt Beru thrown in the mix. I won't spoil the ending of the comic as it actually may be adopted into Rebels at this point. Now we know that Maul is aware Obi-Wan is alive, but the more important question, does he know where he is? Based off of other footage we have seen from Maul in Season 3, he is not on Tatooine, and to our current knowledge, Obi-Wan did not leave the planet after his exile. What this ultimately means is a possible confrontation between Obi-Wan and Maul could very well happen again, as it is Maul's greatest desire, but the important question is when. Maul currently has a lot of enemies, the Jedi Knight Kanan Jarrus and his student, the least of which. After his return, I assume if he continues to wreak havoc, the Emperor will order his former apprentice dealt with by his current. A confrontation between Vader and Maul has also been rumored for Rebels, but at this point it is unclear. The diminished number of the Inquisitors in the ranks of the Empire could actually account for this, as we learned an Inquisitor was in fact pursuing Maul on Malachor, with the other Inquisitors greatly diminished in large part due to Maul himself, and even rumored to be gone entirely. It may be time for Vader himself to step in. A lot of really great stuff to look forward to this season, as we have thus far really only had a little glimpse of Thrawn, and Maul has other plans up his sleeve concerning Dathomir and Night Sister magic. Overall, a very solid episode, and I would love to hear what you thought of it. As a big question, which confrontation would you rather see? A Maul rematch with Obi-Wan on Tatooine, or Vader hunting down Maul on command of the Emperor? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet, maybe consider subscribing to ensure you stay up to date with everything Star Wars related. If you enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like, as it helps the channel out a great deal. If you have any topics or questions you want answered, do not hesitate to tweet them at me at StupendousWave on Twitter, or leave a comment and I will try my best to answer or make a full video dedicated to your topic. Thanks again for watching. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.